Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an Overwatch map tier list. We're going to be going through all these auto maps. There's currently 31 maps in standard play. I don't think this is 31. This is a lot more. And I think a lot of these are like extra modes. Like all this shit is probably like, there's a lot of extra stuff here, but I'm probably not going to rank that as in not in the game at the moment, / I haven't played that. But I just wanted to think, like, if they're adding a new Overwatch map, Neon Junction, I don't know how good it's going to be, but I feel like we don't get enough maps in this game. But there's 31 currently, which is honestly quite... And now I think about it, like, looking at that retrospectively, that is a lot. But I want to think, what about these maps is good? Like, the ones I actually want to play on versus the ones that are just like, I'm voting a different one. I'm not voting this one. So, starting off with Circuit Royale. This map is honestly an A, okay? I guess we're starting off with Push, right? No, sorry, this is not Push. This is... okay, yeah, these are escort maps. Oh, I forgot what it's called. That. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's escorting the payload. Sorry, I got that mixed up with pushing. But yes, Circuit Royale, I would say that's pretty good. That's A tier. I really like the first point where you go in. Actually, yeah, I think it's good. The first point is good. The second point is really long, but that's kind of like a testament to like, are you good enough? But most people end up making it anyway, even though I think it's long. And the third point is actually good. So yeah, this is A. This is a pretty enjoyable map. I've had many enjoyable games on this. Dorado, I'd say is B. I think Dorado's weakest part is its last point where you go inside that factory. It's a pretty iffy area. Honestly, I don't. Sometimes you find yourself being miserable playing around there. Sometimes the high ground on the second point is low-key a pain in the ass as well. So I put it in D. Sorry, B, not like A. It's not A tier or S tier worthy. Havana, honestly, Havana's also kind of B tier, like Dorado. I feel like it gives me the same vibe where, like, in the first point, you could get fucked over by playing around that first part. Honestly, Havana might be B to C. I'll see if I move it down to C because I thought about the third point. The third point's like open, but like at the same point, that could actually be like, it's like sometimes it's like ass to play on as like a defender because of how open it is. Same with the middle point is also kind of hit or miss, honestly, on Havana, so it could move down to a C right now, but I'm keeping it at B. Junkertown's high B for me. It's pretty good. The first point it's okay. The last point is kind of like, I don't know, I don't really like it that much going around there, because there's like the underpass that you can cut under. Okay, it's kind of fair, but it's like kind of like a weak portion of it. That's the things I don't like. I do like the second area where you go in, and I also like the outside first area. Like, that's a very good open first area. Rialto's A tier. Rialto's good. That's why I like, because that first point, like that little chokehold through the small walkway where there's the building on the side with the health pack, I believe, and where the snipers can take an angle if you're a defender, but then there's the other angle. Like that first point is good. I find it very interesting going through there, usually, even as a defender / attacker. And then the second point is also actually good, where you go around. Now I do think the third point is a bit like long. It's long to get to the final point, like capture. And that could be a pain. That's kind of what's preventing it from being S tier, but it's still good. Route 66. Okay, this is a controversial opinion. I might honestly be putting this... It's like low B. This might even be C. I know everyone loves this freaking map. It's from the freaking cinematic with Ash and Cassidy. McCree. Anyways, yeah. No, I really don't like this one. I don't know. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, it's not that bad. I think I'd actually have to move Havana down to C, but it's not that bad. Because in this one... Like, actually, maybe I might want to save Havana going down to C for when I actually get to the shit maps, because these are actually like, this game mode ain't even bad. So like, I haven't even seen shit yet, low key. Like, I haven't seen things that like make me want to like pull my hair out. Maps that are like fuck this map. Why am I on this one? So yeah, we're kind of chilling here. Yeah, Route 66. I guess it is technically better than Havana when I think about it, but it's not my preferred map. Shambali. Ugh. I really don't like the second point on Shambali. It's honestly not bad. It's also kind of B tier. This is like ultimately a reflection of the mode in the map, because that's what defines really what like, that's what defines where I'm putting it. Like, it's kind of my reflection of like my thoughts on this on the mode itself, because the map plays around the mode that creates the emotion within the player. So if the mode is kind of like mode, it's not like a crazy mode. It's not a good mode. Like, it by like proxy, the map will not be like enjoyed, because you just don't enjoy like that type of style of gameplay, which is kind of like, that is kind of biased technically, because technically I'm kind of quote unquote rating the game mode. But oh well, who cares? It's my tier list. And you know, it doesn't have to be that fucking deep. It's fucking Overwatch maps, bro. Watchpoint Gibraltar. Oh my god, this one. Oh, this is also a B, but like I don't know where to put this in B. Okay, that middle point is okay. The end point is fine. It's giving me Havana vibes. It's like the same as Havana. I know it's like an OG map, and it's like, what the OG map? How could you? It's the OG map. But yeah, no, it belongs there. All right, Blizzard World's. Okay, this actually seems really bad. Everything's going in B fucking tier, but Blizzard World belongs in B tier, guys. It belongs in B tier. It's fucking ahead of Dorado. It's whatever. It's kind of below Junkertown. I don't get that excited. The first point is actually. I don't want to put it in low to A tier. It's whatever. Wait, because the second point is so fucking lame. No, but the third point is good enough that I would put it in low A tier. So the first and third point I actually like in this map. The second point where you go around there, that one's more like, I don't like that one that much. Alright, Eichenwald? Ooh. Oh. Well, if I don't put in S, nothing's gonna be an S. Yeah, Eichenwald's a map you get excited for. Okay, you get excited when you see it. It's a good one. It's fun. There's not a lot to say about something that's quite good. Hollywood. Oh my god, Hollywood's also S tier low-key. Okay, well this is fucking 3 S's in a row. Jeez, okay, so Hollywood's good because I like the first point. Even though sometimes I've gotten like diddly fucked on there. The second point is actually open, but surprisingly it's done well. Like surprisingly it's actually not bad. I like playing on it. And the third point I also like playing. Hollywood might even be high A. No, I get just as excited when I see Eichenwald as I see Hollywood. Same with Kings Row. I think they're all three of those are great. It's low-key kind of coming down to the green mode, which is the hybrid, right? Hybrid mode. Yeah, the hybrid mode being just, I guess, more favorably fun. Midtown, dude, Midtown's also like, Midtown's like just there with Circuit Royale. It's actually a good map. I actually like it. Numbani, I like Numbani, but it's a harder map to play on. Like it would be the top of B tier for me. Like Numbani has some like annoying shit. Like I've gotten dirty on Numbani. But it's a good mode. It's a good mode. Parisio. Okay, let's think. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. The third point's, I actually like the third point. The second point's lame. The first point's actually also kind of lame. I'm gonna put it below Dorado. Yeah. And if the tier list becomes too mellowed to like one end, like if it's not like a bell curve, it's gonna be turned into a bell curve. Okay. We might as well put all like the... Okay, I've never seen Sydney Harbor Alpha. Sorry. Can you put Paris back? Sydney Harbor Alpha. Nope. Never seen this. Okay, I'm not talking about deathmatch maps. Those don't really count. Necropolis. Okay, I haven't seen that either. Echo Point, Antarctica. Sorry, no. Castillo. Jesus Christ, bro. So much in the fucking I've never played before. Sorry, Volsky. I'm not an OG. Haven't played this in Overwatch 1. Oh, okay, these are Overwatch 1 maps. Yeah, RIP. How come I wonder why these didn't get moved over? Were they part of like an old game mode that only 6v6 allowed? Man, I want to search that up. Hold up. Okay, so these were all part of the Assault game mode, which didn't carry over to Overwatch 2 because people were pretty annoyed. They were like, this shit sucks. It's like rip Assault, I guess. So yeah, we're not counting that. Antarctic Peninsula rework. I have not played enough of it, but OG Antarctic Peninsula is low-key not as good as Route 66. I had some decent memories on there. It's not as good as Vani either, low-key. It's above Watchpoint Gibraltar. I don't know. I just have bad memories of Gibraltar. Lijiang Tower. Okay, Lijiang. I get excited when I see Lijiang, low-key. Yeah, it's S. I get excited when I see this map. Busan, I would honestly... Oh, no, I fucking hate that second point of Busan. It's two of its points are, like, actually really cool. But, like, I hate that one, like, factory point or whatever. That one's so fucking annoying to play. I don't know where you're even at. It's like the one... Okay, so what are the 3 points? One is the outside one with, like, the nice pole. That one's whatever. Oh my god, no, Busan has the... One of the Busan points is fucking, like, the shrine, no? Busan map Overwatch. Yeah, no. Actually, this one's actually such a pain. No. Hold up. Busan, yo, Busan, straight now. First C tier map, bro. I don't like that. I don't like those two. Those two are so lame. Ilios as well, which is good. Ilios also has Ilios also has oh my god, the open area in Ilios. Fuck that one. That one's actually so lame. But then what's the last one? The last one, Ilios is open area, and then okay, then the last one's pretty okay. I don't know, it's kind of here. Nepal's honestly decent for control maps. It's kind of like I rather Nepal or Dorado. Honestly, it's kind of the same with these two. Okay, Oasis. Oh, Oasis straight C. Samoa's fucking D tier. All right, recent Oasis is C. That closed square part, part of the map. Yeah, that one's good, I guess. Then the one where it's like, okay, I just realized there's multiple ones where it's a closed square. Okay, the one where you're like, kind of like under, like you're inside a building. That one, I think that one's decent. The one where it's like a square but it's outside, I don't like that at all. And then, oh, what's the last one? I don't even remember. It fucking sucks. That's what. All right, Samoa. Oh my god, Samoa, bro. I don't know. I don't like any of Samoa's points. They're just boring. They're just balls, bro. They're just balls. So Control kind of has like a mix. They kind of have like some good, some mid, kind of some of the worst we've seen so far. Okay, Coliseum, bro. This is like I don't want to pick this map. It's like it doesn't get picked. Esperanza. Oh my god, Esperanza. Okay, wait, hold up. Actually, all these are fucking D tier. Okay, Coliseum C tier though. It's not that bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is actually kind of reflective of the game mode, where hybrid maps are kind of good, and then like next tier I'd say are the escort maps. Then like the spread is control, because they release some pretty shitty control maps. And then like the lowest is push. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Push is, I guess, yeah, technically it's caveat of the game mode. I can't say like, what would I rate the maps on instead if it wasn't like the game mode it's about. I'd be like technically saying like, hey, how well does it complement the game mode? That quote unquote sucks, by the way. Like I'm not a fucking Overwatchologist. I don't know how to get that deep into it. So yeah, Coliseum is like kind of the best. What? Damn, this music is kind of getting loud. Hold up. Alright, hopefully that's not too loudly, Braxton. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, Coliseum is probably the one that I played on a lot. So maybe if Stockholm considered myself into putting that into C, but I would honestly say the rest of these are D. Like this map is so painful to go from point to point, even though there's like the little shortcut. This map also is like the same shortcut shit, but like all the areas like mid is okay, but like all the other areas that you fight in feel so like lame and unfair. Like I don't like fighting in this map. Runasapi just fucking sucks, dude. Hold up. It's the bottom of D tier, but honestly, there should be an F tier for this map. Alright. Actually, we're gonna have to fucking add an F tier because... Add a row below. Make it blue. No, you're green. Okay. Sorry, my friend. You're a fucking F tier. There actually does need to be an F tier. Alright. Yeah, you're an F. Atlas, new map. I mean, sorry, bro. It's the fucking new where you flashpoint, right? Where you can capture 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. Atlas is a fucking F, bro. I don't know. The map might be good at complementing flashpoint, but like, it just feels like lame. Like Saravasa is actually a D flashpoint map, surprisingly. Like it's actually not that bad. I think it's the best representation of flashpoint, and that's pretty fucking sad to be honest. Because New Junk City is also ass. It's kind of less ass though. It's like, nah, New Junk City's really ass, Loki. Like this is like, ugh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Flashpoint is by far like one of the worst game modes there is. There's also Clash. Clash is, oh my god, Throne of Anubis is also fucking F tier. That feels so lame to play on. I like mid is lame to play on. If you push up one side to like B or D on each, yeah, that's also lame as fuck to play on. A and E are okay, but just like the majority of the game is going to be spent on B, C, and D, and those are fucking lame as shit. Like, I hate those parts of the map. So that's lame. Hanaoka. Wait, hold up. No, hold up. Sorry. In this... I was thinking about Hanaoka for A and E. No, this map is really bad. In Hanaoka, B and D are okay. C is lame as hell. C is actually fine. Oh my god, could Hanaoka Loki be a C? Even though it's a Flashpoint map? Let me think. Cause A and E are kind of fun. Damn, A and E are kind of fun, low-key. B and D are not bad, low-key. Yeah, honestly, I think Hanaoka deserves a C. It's actually a decent map. It's probably the best representation of I don't know what they call the mode. Clash. There is. Alright. Now we kind of have to do something about the fact that B tier is fucking full of shit right now. Like, Jesus Christ. Like B tier, like it's like actually surprisingly even like this, but like B tier is like almost 3 times the length of every other tier. That's actually crazy. This is kind of a cursed tier list if you actually just leave it at this. Hold up. Let's get this off our screen, but let's get this freaking shit off our screen. Okay, there we go. New. Alright, whatever. Anyways, yeah. Is it arguably worse to have new or those maps here? I just don't want them to, like, influence the bell curve we're going for here. Okay, I don't want to move Legion Tower down. It's actually... These are actually, like, the maps you kind of want to see. Maybe Hollywood's at the bottom of this one. Hollywood I'm slightly less excited for. Yeah, Hollywood might be an A map. Hollywood's actually A. I can't lie. Circuit Rail... Plus Reward still deserves A, I would lie. I'm not gonna lie. Nibani maybe could be... these are like interchangeable, but I don't want 2 greens next to each other, so let's just do that. Nepal, yeah, Nepal is the next best control map. Grotto, yeah, this is fair. Ooh. Oh no, I'm thinking about Havana. Oh, these are like equally whatever. Oh, I kind of want to move these 2 down to C, which is kind of crazy. But then at the same point, what would I do with these guys? Like, these points would also have to suffer, technically. Technically. Could Route 66 stay B? No, because if Havana goes to C, Route 66 goes to C. Alright, we might have to move these 4 to C, low-key. Arctic Peninsula. I haven't played the rework enough to, like, actually know the changes, though. The rework seems like it could be better than what it was before, but like I can't judge it off of that. I'm judging it off the old one because I haven't seen the rework, so it's not fair. You're like, oh, but I predict the rework is going to be this good. Ilios, oh my god. Fuck, Ilios is going down. So is Watchwater, Gibraltar, and Shibali Monastery. Yeah, they're actually C-tier maps, I can't lie. But is Antarctic Peninsula C-tier map? Let's compare it to Route 66 in Havana, right? I'm thinking about Route 66 right now. That's, Think about Antarctic Peninsula, it's like... No! Antarctic Peninsula, its first point is actually decent. Would it be here? No, like, the first point is kind of decent, though. It's like kind of that, like, semi-cramped area. The middle area is whatever, and then the last point's actually... it's whatever, it's a little bit lame. Yeah, I think it deserves to stay B for that. I'd put King's Row above Eichenwald, though. Like, if I had to go interchangeably within the lanes. Yeah, this is kind of fair, but Circuit Royal or Midtown. Now, these are kind of equal. That's also... Yeah, this is my Overwatch map tier list. Technically, you could say there is bias because technically the better game modes have the better quote-unquote maps. Right? But, like, there is variety here, essentially. Like, it's like... Control is spread. Control is single-handedly A tier. Sorry, S tier and D tier, right? It's not like I'm rating the game mode itself exactly. But it's like sometimes a map can do well with the game mode and bad with the game mode. Like, let's say, well with the game mode is S for Lijiang Tower and D for Samoa, right? That shows a good bit of variety. In other things though, I can see how there's less variety. Like top of S tier is King's Row, but then also like mid B tier is Parisio. Parisio might even be freaking lower, low-key. I don't know where to move it, but like this seems like a decent spot. Could it be? No, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's also like technically, yeah, you could say it's biased because the map, quote unquote map rating is putting push, Flashpoint, and Clash at the very bottom tiers. That's filling up these tiers, but like at the end of the day, like, yeah, the maps don't end up feeling fun to play on because of the mode. So it's kind of like, it is technically a combination of both to an extent. But it like doesn't have to entirely be that way, because technically Hanaoka, even despite being like paired up with one of the worst maps in the game for the game mode of Clash, which only really has 2 maps, it's actually a C tier. I actually think it's not bad. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess technically the best game mode is green. Green is hybrid. Hybrid's the best game mode. Then by next comparison, it would be the escorting the payload. So both involve a payload. Then red is control. Control would be the next best game mode. And then I would say then push would be the next best. Then flashpoint and Clash they can be tied for last, to be honest, dude. Yeah. Alright, this is the final tier list. Thank you for watching, lads. If you have your own tier list, or if you have any changes, comment down below, because I'm curious. Maybe someone could convince me that something belongs in a different location. Like maybe I've forgotten like the point of something. Like maybe if you're like a Watch Point Gibraltar supremacist, you could be like, well, actually you're not thinking about it in a deep way. Or Watch Point Gibraltar would secretly be S tier, but you're right. Like maybe I'm not. Like who knows? Hey, thanks for watching, guys.